Mickey Finn, Part 8. Carla woke up with a start. She fumbled for her phone, but only managed to push it onto the floor. She turned the light on, found the phone and looked at it. 2:37 a.m. and a message from Josh. She'd been in bed for less than an hour, but it felt longer. Her hair was matted and her pillow damp from where she'd been sweating. She'd been dreaming of those pinprick eyes watching her, just staring at her. But there was more, something else. A figure at his shoulder. Someone she knew, but who? A few wrinkles round his eyes and greying temples, older than he first looked. It was Matt, the owner of the club. But why had her dream put the two of them together? The brain works in funny ways when the body sleeps. But was this just a random coincidence, or... She got out of bed and padded into the living room, opening the top of her MacBook Air as she went. She got herself a glass of water and sat cross-legged on the sofa, lighting a cigarette as she did so. She didn't normally smoke indoors, but this was a special occasion. She went back to Facebook and looked at that moron's profile, clicking through his photos one by one. She noticed there were no girls, no girlfriends, not many friends. Car, dog, beach, bicep, ugly face, ugly face, ugly face, and Matt. Yes, there he was, standing side by side with the gutter rat. She hovered out again to see if he was tagged. He was. Matt Markson, brother. The lying little toe rag. He'd said he didn't know the rapist, but he was his fucking brother. Why? Why would he lie? Were family ties so strong he'd prefer to see a woman get raped than his brother go down? Carla explored Matt's profile. He was much more careful with his privacy settings than his brother, but it looked like the profile of a decent enough bloke. A bit of a white boy maybe, but a wife and a kid and a bit of sense. Surely he knew what his brother was up to, and he just let him get away with it. Carla was angry now, really fucking angry. That tosser had lied to her, looked her in the eyes and lied to her. She sucked hard on her fag and realised her eyes were full of tears, angry, vicious tears. But she wouldn't cry. No, she wouldn't give them the satisfaction. She was better than them, and she was going to get that sleazebag locked up and the other one closed down. She checked Facebook and Twitter, but nothing new. There was no response from the second woman. So she shut down the top of her computer and went back to bed, knowing it would be a miracle if she slept a wink.